I'm Bill from Beyond Fitness Online. And today I want to show you a little trick to help activate everything in the midline of your body to help make your core stronger. So what we're going to talk about is actually the sutures in your skull. Now that sounds a little bit weird, but you have these little cracks in the skull that are natural, and not every skull has them, but even if you don't have them, it's okay because this will still work. The nerves from the scalp go in through these areas of the skull and directly into the meninges of the brain, and that can start to stimulate different parts of the body. So what we're going to work on today is what's called the sagittal suture, and it's right here down the middle of the skull on the top. And that helps to stimulate everything down the midline of the body, amongst many other things that it does. But this is important because when we stimulate that, it helps to get us more stable through the spine, which helps to reduce the risk of injury, helps to give you better balance. When you have a more stable and active core, your arms and your legs get stronger, you move better, you can eliminate issues that may arise with dizziness or balance, including vertigo. So there's a lot of benefits to this. Now, in order to figure out which area you need to work on specifically, you're going to want to give yourself a pre-test. So you're going to want to do something where you test the strength of your core. What I often do is I'll muscle test somebody, or I'll actually push on them and see how much their core can react. And then we do this and then we retest again, and it's always stronger. But if you're here by yourself and you want to try it, try doing something like a plank or holding a V up for a certain amount of time. Get an idea of how difficult that is for you. And then we get into the drill. And then the drill is this. You're going to come right here. So you're about an inch apart, or maybe even a half an inch apart with your fingers right in the middle of the top of your skull. You're going to kind of push in a little bit, and then you're going to pick one side. So for me, I'm going to start with my left, and I'm going to move my fingers forwards and backwards, and there's some movement through the skin there. And I'm going to go left and right, and then I'm also going to do the diagonals in between. Now, I know for me that when I go back and left, kind of at that diagonal, that's a little sticky. It doesn't move as well for me. So I just kind of pull on that, kind of like you're almost massaging that little bit of skin right there for 30 seconds or so. I start to feel it getting looser. And then that's what it takes for me. Now you may find that it's on one side, not the other. You may find it's a different direction. You've got to play with this a little bit. If you think you found it, mobilize it a little bit for about 30 seconds, and then go back and retest that plank or that V-up or that abdominal muscle test. And you should notice a big difference in your strength. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I post new updates every Friday. And until next time, live healthy.